G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm RaidzeroAU and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival in Alpha 11.5, and we're continuing on with trying to make anything I could describe as some sort of utility vehicle. Others may describe it as a monstrosity, but you know, we're getting there. Now I've done a little bit of work off camera, just playing around with it. You'll remember we had the two engines on the side here. Let's go to our drone. So basically what I've decided on is 4 of those pointing down. I've still got the other ones in the middle. The sideways ones should be okay, maybe. We'll work on that. And at the back here, I've got a big one and I've got a large. If we come in here, it doesn't really tell us what it is in the drone, but we'll go through that. Been doing some shaping, still got a little bit left to do. Out the front here, we've got 3 Gatling guns. There. I've put 4 lights here, just angled them. So these ones go straight ahead, these ones go down on an angle. So that might help with visibility. Just did a little bit there. That one's pretty right there. I've put in 2 fuel tanks on each side. And I've put in a wireless. Now, all of this, what this has done, has been we're running at 42% CPU efficiency. And that's with this one here. What we're going to need to do is we need to go to a tier 3, I think. A tier 3. Now, in order to make that, what we're going to have to do is we have to be able to make the small optronic bridge. So we come in here, tier 3 extender. We need 2 of those. Now I've got 1 somewhere. Did make 1. There's 1. And we also need to make 2 more of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 of those. We'll ask it to make 2 of those in preparation for this. Okay, so a little bit of work left to do on here. And first thing we're going to want is, let's go base, constructor output. I've left this spot here for the O2 station. And we're going to grab some, not the concrete blocks, I'll grab those. Probably won't use any more of those. And we've got a few steel blocks here. Don't think there's anything else. I have made a short range warp drive, but I'm figuring that this particular vehicle probably doesn't need warp drive. And I've made the pentaxid tank. Shutter windows, take those. Landing gear, we'll take those. Okay. First thing, we want to put in our O2. We can go there. Now, have I got shutters for this? Yes. Okay. And we want to put a shutter on here. It's a pity there's not an angled shutter, to be honest. It's actually not going to work, is it? Why isn't there an angled shutter? What we're going to do here. But you're going to have to go there. That might mean we need to take you out. Can we Can't bury it there, and we can't bury it there. Can we bury it under here? No. No, because we've got the fuel tanks there now. Where are we going to bury this? These are only 2 deep, so can't really bury it there. Can we... I'm not sure I can... I'll get up there. We can bury it here. There we go. Alright, let's pop that back in. Wireless. You go back in there. Just followed by a block. And you can go there. Alright. That gives us the oxygen. So this one here, we need to... That one, put that there. That one there, just to finish that one off. And then, what we could probably do... Vertical... We'll just stick those on there. We'll do the same on this side. Not too worried about the top one. The top one can stay like that. Alright, let's get to work on this side. Okay. Do it there like that. One goes there. You know what? I'm thinking this isn't quite right, and I'm correct. The reason being, these are not quite in the right places. Just grab that out. Reason being, I raised this up 1 level. It's there. That's the difference. That one needs to be there. That's better. Alright. From here. Yep, that's okay. that. That. And then we need to bring in this one. And that one just goes in there. Okay, so that one's up there. That one over. Goes there. Go there. And there. Just pop these corners in. That. What do I do down here? Got a funny feeling I just made that square blocks. That's right, we can work on that later. Right. Those. I have widened it slightly. Oop, don't do that. Okay. Right, so that's those. We do need to just finish off some of these ones quickly. Now we do need some more resources for to be able to make those optronic bridges, but I'm counting on the fact that if we can get this up and running, we can go and loot some stuff or salvage some stuff that's going to give us the materials required. Let's go this way. That way it's only one key press. And then we've got to do the same over this side. So pretty easy to do. Kind of left them open like that so I could just show what I'd done. these ones in. No, it's still those. Now this is a very fuel-hungry beast, as you can imagine. So we're going to have to play it a little bit smarter with this one. Okay. Those ones are all done there. These ones are done at the back here. Alright, and what we can do is we can stick some grills over the top of these. We've got 8 left, 6 left. We haven't got quite enough. Thought I'd made enough, but that's fine. In here, and give me another 20 of those. So it looks like we're short for the CPU extender now as well. Core. Short on copper. Okay, so we're going to need to get some copper as well. That's okay. All good. On those ones. Should really make them look the same, but we can worry about that later. We can just spin those around with the tool. In fact, let's see if we can do it now. We can. The problem is... Oh, don't do that. Probably just easier to take them out and put them back in. Just want them to look the same. No, that's not it. Ah, I think I know why. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not that. I think it's that way. Yep, that's all. That's the only difference. Okay, rotate you. Like that. It's just they're facing the wrong way, that's all. Okay, so we've done those. Got a few more of these in here. The reason being we want to put some on the sides here as well. Just covering those. Cover that one. Cover that one. Alright. Something along those lines. Right. Now, next thing we need to do is we need to come in here, auto group, and then we want to make two 2 custom groups. Like that. Okay, so in here, what we want to do is we want to add all the medium ones to the down large thrusters. And then under main, I've got here 2 custom ones. Large down thrusters, large rear thrusters. So if we go to our group, okay, so that's all 4 of those in there. We go to our group, shortcut, large down thrusters. We want to make those inactive. Okay, now back. We've got the medium ones here, so we want to add that to rear large thrusters. And here, large rear thrusters. Turn those ones off. Okay. Let's just limit it in just a touch more. Okay, so when we turn this on at the moment, it is only using the smaller thrusters, and because it's empty, it's a little bit sluggish, but it's not too bad. We can move it around. Then when we need to, what we can do is if we wanted to transport, say, these concrete blocks, bang, we hit the ground. We got nowhere near enough thrust. So we go to large down thrusters, are now on. Or are they? Yeah, they should be on. Why isn't this working? Just take those out again. Yeah, they're now on. Well, that should give us a little bit more thrust to be able to lift some stuff. But it does extremely limit our range. And then the same with the rear thrusters. We can now turn those on. That gives us a lot more speed. I mean, this is a heavy boy to start off with. What I'm interested in though is... There we go. $500 of those blocks is a bit too much. That's okay. Lift that. That's just over the limit. $350. Just. That's okay. If we can get 350 blocks of things in there, then I'm happy. Alright, just save the template. Turn off the rear and large thrusters. The one thing I'm disappointed about with the CPU usage, I think when we turn things off, it's no longer using the CPU, or it shouldn't be. And basically this should adjust accordingly. It shouldn't just be there because you've attached it. Like, that's my way of thinking anyway. Okay. So that effectively works. Next test. Oh, don't drop that. Is to bring this in. Can we not fit that in now? No, there we go. Need a bit of adjustment on that, as you can see. It's just these back ones here are a little bit... I might need to move those ones out a bit, but I can do that off camera. It's okay. Alright, turn you on. Alright, so we're lifting that up, and that is without the thrusters. So we can now transport that. Good.